We've been building our dream barn, and this is how much we've spent so far. Equipment rental for groundwork and digging footers was about $300. We ordered all of our lumber from a local sawmill. We've had 4 deliveries that came to $5,698. We already had rebar, so Girl Math says that was free, but we spent about $1,200 on forms and concrete. We used a transit that my husband has to make sure everything was level. The large bolts we already had, but we spent about $600 on screws so far. My husband works with metal, so he made a lot of the brackets we used, but we did buy some smaller ones at Lowe's. We had to buy a larger saw that would cut the siding boards. The one that we had was only good for 10 inches, but we got it on sale for $200. We've just paid for things as the project has progressed. Once we had all of our lumber, that kept us busy for a while until we got to the point that we needed a roof. It's been a labor of love working with a wet and cold winter, but now that the days are getting longer, it feels like things are really starting to move along. We had to buy 2 new impacts because they both broke in this spot. Our tin roof was $3,412, and then we needed some additional trim and another bag of screws, and that was $80. After we got the tin up and started framing in walls and doors and putting up siding. The tarps we used weren't great, so these boards are definitely going to need to dry out before we paint the barn. We decided on a 36 by 60 foot barn, so we could have 10 stalls, but we will be using 2 of those for a feed and tack room, 1 for grooming, 2 as a workshop for all the tools, and 5 stalls. Each of the stalls will have a paddock that leads out to the pastures, and our pastures are separated by a space we will use as an arena eventually. The shell of the barn is almost finished, but we still have a lot of work ahead: footing, water, electric stalls, and paddock fencing, so our current total is about $12,000.